Alright, show me where you're moving, and then we're moving on to Maximillian unless Gwenail wants to insert himself in the initiative order.
As soon as she moves, I'm going to heal her.
Okay, so I'll move you up before Maximillian. Where is Delwyn going?
So, it's half your speed in squares?
Yes, because every square is 2 yards. Every square is 2.
Okay. Here.
You're going over there?
Unless you need to be adjacent to me to cast.
I think it said touch. Let me double check.
Because I can move one back as well.
It's a creation, major action, utility.
I think it is a touch. I believe.
Yeah, it says you touch seal wounds and restore vigor to 1 wounded target. You can choose to spend up to 3 mana points when you cast a spell for each mana point spent.
Yeah, unlike
Heals 1d6.
Yeah, unlike the game, it's adjacent.
Okay. And you were... Where were you? Up
So, how much health...
Because you won't have to move, because I'm just gonna move here.
He was diagonally. He was actually... He was there.
Yeah, so I'll just move over 1 now. Yep, so I'll just move 1 there, and blue. How much health do you have now? About, how many d6 I want to spend here?
You're not gonna need to spend a lot. I'm 11 away from max.
11 away from max?
And, yeah.
Wow, okay, then I only have to, like, roll 1, but if I roll 2, I can almost guarantee it.
No, it's okay. You don't have to guarantee it, because I know what I'm doing next turn, and it's gonna help me with my health.
Okay. Not that you guys would be having this conversation in the middle of the fight.
Of course.
Next time, Gwenail, if you wish to know about somebody's health, I'm going to ask you to roll a heal check to know.
Okay.
I'll let it slide this time, but next time, no, I'm not going to allow that. Okay. No strategizing unless it's in character. At which point, you only have 6 seconds per turn. Okay?
Anyways, I rolled 11, so I'm pretty sure she is healed now. So, that one is healed.
Okay.
Better?
Maximillian, it's up to you. Your only hope.
So I'm alone here with these guys? No. I'm just gonna aim and attack this treant ahead of me.
Okay.
For me.
Go right ahead.
With a aim. Alright, let's do it.
That will hit.
And damage.
Damage.
12.
Nice. The creature, as you strike it, its body gets encased in ice as it falls over dead.
Oh, can I finish with a shield bash?
Yeah, of course. Just to make sure it's actually dead.
In slow-mo.
Yes.
It's one of those, so they get the, those finishing things in the game.
Setting the scene, big treant getting shattered, and the backdrop is all fire.
Yes. Yes, up against the fiery backdrop. Nice, very cinematic.
Then I'm going to just move 5 squares.
Move is something you can do outside of your minor and major actions, right? Or is that...
I think that's a minor action.
Yeah, you use the minor action to aim. I believe you use the minor action to aim.
Yeah, so I can move.
So I don't think... Well, I don't think you can move, right?
Okay. Major action is... oh! Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I'm just gonna stand here and look cool.
Bask in your glory of burning ice.
That's all you've got!
Okay. Who's up? Looks like the Sylvans. Alright. The one Sylvan chases after Delwyn. Strikes. I think that's gonna hit Delwyn. Yeah, that's gonna hit Delwyn. Dealing 12 points of damage.
This bugger's persistent.
However, because it's on fire, it also takes damage itself. takes 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
It looks like it's barely holding up, but it's still kicking. The large Trent comes up to Vicious Vic. Actually, he goes up to here because he can reach both Vicious Vic and the warrior who just slayed two of its kin, and it will try to strike at Maximillian.
Shields up. 14 defense.
Here we go. Ooh, you might actually make it. How much defense?
14.
No, that's unfortunately not enough. He manages
Alright.
to connect with his massive branches the size of tree trunks. But he or she does 10 points of damage to you.
So absorb 5 of those.
You absorb 5. Yep.
Okay. I just take it like, just grit my teeth and come on.
In addition to that, because it's currently on fire, it will also take 4 points of damage. Okay, who's up? We have Vic. All right, Vic will. He pulls out a vial from his pouch, and then he applies something onto his weapon. And I think that's all he can do that turn. So he just apply. It looks like he applied some sort of poison on his weapon.
Can I?
Yes, it looks like that
No,
one.
it'd be Gwen.
No, because Gwen held his action and went after you.
Last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does
The
it?
initiative order would reset.
Oh, would it reset?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Did it not reset?
Because you don't
initiative
hold your
order in this,
action
or-
every round.
Right. Yeah.
Beginning of the round, the initiative order resets.
So it's different from D&D, because in D&D it would stay that way, right?
Mm.
Okay.
I think the initiative order resets in D&D too. Depends
Yeah.
on the edition, I think.
Okay. If it does, none of my friends have done it that way, so... Alright.
I think that wasn't like rules so that you could choose to change your initiative order in the initiative, the other action, but it usually resets at the next round or something like that.
Okay.
Or as a home rule, I don't know.
So you
I've
guys...
seen it both ways actually.
So do you guys... Okay,
But-
so do you want Bunel to remain at 15 then, above with Delwyn?
Sure.
Alright, go ahead, Bunel, your turn.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna cast Arcane Lance at the... You've got the small tree, right?
Yeah, you have a little bit of obscurity because you've got some trees in front of you. So it's going to have extra defense.
Oh,
It'll be harder to hit from that vantage point.
I'm gonna hit that one then, I'm gonna hit the easy one. Alright, so...
Which one are you hitting?
The close one.
Okay.
The... I almost said the one on fire, wait, they're both on fire,
yes.
so...
That's fine, go ahead.
Okay, that one.
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
And... I think I hit.
That will hit. Roll the damage.
Oh wait,
Here we
does
go.
I can't remember, wait, does Arcane Lance automatically hit? I can't
No.
recall.
I don't think it
Okay.
does. It's like a ranged... Yeah.
I'm thinking of the video game, I think, so that stuff, so... And it's just 1d6, I believe.
1d6 plus your magic score.
Right. Okay.
I marked it down in my weapons section. Not that I'd ever use it, but...
9.
The tree roars at you as you create a magical bolt of energy and hurtle it towards it. It goes into its open mouth, and it bursts inside of its mouth with
Oh, I've got this.
pieces of bark
Falls-
and twigs flying everywhere, and it falls over, topples over.
Okay, I like that, so I got something for this twirl staff. Bon appetit.
Nice. Okay, next. Delwyn?
Very nice. Time to punch a giant tree in the face.
Are you getting up on that rock?
Oh, by the way, I'm moving after that action, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be down here. Just in case
Yeah,
you ask me to
do you
need
want me to
healing or
make a check?
bolstering.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, do you want me to make a check?
It's not that. It's actually not that tall of a rock, so you can do that if you want. If you get hit, you might get knocked off of the rock and fall prone. So, go ahead.
So 15.
That should hit. Yes, it will. Damage?
Hooray!
Good work.
Strength plus 2 for fire. 7. I have minimum damage.
Okay.
And the last 2 points is fire.
Okay,
You're
good.
still counting in strength for my spell?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the plus 3. Because normally I get 2 to my strength.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Next is Maximillian.
I'm gonna do the same thing again with the aim and the attack.
Go ahead.
18.
Jeez.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
I'd be really weirded out if I sent I hit when like 14.
16.
Nice.
Well,
Okay. It still seems to be in decent shape.
At least truncate something.
Ha 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 ha
Truncate.
ha.
Sorry.
It will attack Victor because he was the one lobbing the grenades. He will connect with Victor, dealing him 15 points of damage. Victor groans and he grits his teeth. He doesn't seem to be letting it faze him, and he says, "There's no way that a tree is going to turn me in. Is going to do me in." So he takes the axe that he placed on his blade, and then he hacks at one of the legs of the tree. Let's see if it connects. Yes, that'll connect. Deals damage. Alright, he does 10 plus the damage of the poison. Yeah. He does another 1d6. Which is a total of 14. Alright, 14 damage.
And this thing is still standing.
Still standing. This thing is tough. Really.
Yeah, I know.
How big is it? How large?
Well, it's taking up. It's 6 yards wide. It's taking up 6 yards across.
How much is that in meters?
That's 2 meters.
Oh, okay.
About.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, too bad.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It takes
2
another
meters.
point of damage because of the.
actually 6 yards is 5.4 meters.
5.4
Okay, that's
meters.
much worse.
So it's at least as tall. It is at least as tall as it
Oh,
is
wait.
wide. At least.
So-
Okay. So okay,
He's a big guy.
Okay.
Victor is going to shuffle his way. This way. To flank.
I do that.
Actually,
I know this-
no, that's not what he does.
No.
He's gonna do a climb. Or he's... How many... What's his speed? Okay, so he moves 1, 2, 3... And he jumps... He's basically running this way and tries to jump up to grab the side of the tree over here. As roguey as he is. Let me see if I can do a climb check for him. Jump check followed by a climb. There's his jump. That's actually pretty good. And then his climb. Climb's alright. Okay. So he is about he climbs up, I would say, he's probably about a yard, or I'm sorry, 2 yards up this tree. 2 yards up the tree.
What I'm going to do is cast Mind Blast on it.
Okay, go ahead.
Should not. It automatically knocks it prone, so I just gotta make a roll for the spell to see if I succeed. And I'm pretty sure I succeeded in casting that. And now it has to make a check against a strength check, which it probably will make, against my spell power.
Strength?
Strength check, yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy, this is a lot of strength.
Yeah,
Quite a
like I
bit of
said, it
strength.
should make it, but it still knocks it prone at least.
Yeah, it's yes. Trust me, yes. It makes it. But he's still knocked
But
prone.
my spell power is like 20. I wish. No.
Yeah, he's still knocked prone. That's fine. Okay. Anything else?
Let's see here. I guess I'll hold my minor action if you can do that, for just in case I need to move.
I'm not sure if you can do that. Maybe.
Wait, you mind blasted?
Yeah.
Where did you center it?
Well, the thing's so big, so
It's a radius, so I want to make sure, because it's 50 yards. Well, it's a 2-yard radius, so...
yeah, I have 50 yards of range to hit it with.
So it's a
up to.
3x3 square. He can center it
Yeah.
so that he can center it so it just centers around the tree itself. That should be fine.
After I readjusted what yards equaled in my head earlier, because I had a doubt moment, I was like, oh, I can use that spell then.
Yeah.
Because apparently I don't know what a yard is, suddenly.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like the first one in D&D 40 language.
I don't think they use yards in Dungeons and Dragons. It's
No,
feet.
but 2 yards is equal to 1
Yeah,
square.
Yeah.
Oh, yards and feet. Hilarious.
So it's 1 square out from its center.
Okay. Yeah, it's not prone.
Yeah.
It's fine. Nobody got hit. Delwyn?
Let's see.
I forget what knocking prone does, I just know it helps, so...
It does good stuff.
Oh,
What's Delwyn
use a
doing?
coup de grace! It's prone, use a coup de grace! That's Dungeons and Dragons again.
Anybody making an attack roll against it gets a +1 because it's
Correct. Correct.
Alright. More magic!
Are you
Same
doing...
spell.
I'm standing
Stealth?
right here now.
Yeah, same song and dance.
Alright, instead everybody gets a -1 penalty to your perception roll to see if you can spot Delwyn doing this.
Good for you. My perception sucks. Oh, not this time though.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
Okay. She's still
alright,
fine.
I got it.
And
Sure.
extended.
I'm rolling for Vic.
I consider myself defeated.
Okay.
If you started the
I don't
game,
think
that's
Vic
what-
noticed it. Keep going.
Okay. Would you count it as an exploration stunt or a combat stunt?
Depending on what you're trying to do. Oh, you're trying to
That
conceal
was a stealth roll, so...
the
stealth
steal?
roll.
I would say explorer. What do you want it to be?
Do I want it to be? Well, it makes more sense.
You're in combat. It's typically an
Combat.
exploration, but yeah, it depends on
And
what you
you
want
can
it to
use...
be.
And you can use stealth in combat in
Yeah.
ways, so... They can see the spell coming.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm leaning towards combat unless you really want it to be exploration.
Yeah, I would say combat.
Okay?
I'll set it up so that the, No, because I don't need to pierce his armor. I'm using magic.
Actually, only part of your damage is piercing it, so you can make it so your entire damage is piercing it.
No, drain life. The entire damage is.
Ah,
Yeah. I'll do an extra d6 damage with it.
Okay.
So let's make.
Mighty blow.
Yep.
Let's 3d6. Make sure I hit my. Yeah, that's no problem.
Nice. That will succeed. Is that
You're
the damage?
rolling.
Was that the damage roll?
Plus. No, that was the.
The check.
To the check, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
so when you're
D6
casting the spell,
plus
when you cast the
5.
spell, are you adding your gauntletly punch with the spell,
No.
or
Just a
okay?
spell. I'm just mimicking motions to make it look like I'm hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
But I guess that's what that
extra
stunt is.
d6 from the stunt I won't absorb as health.
Actually, shouldn't you be using magic stunts then? To get added bonus to this and whatnot, because there are magic stunts and whatnot if you're actually casting a spell for combat. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she's
So-
rolling a deception too. She can argue it either way. I allow her to argue it either way.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though, is that there are combat magic stunts too and whatnot. 'cause
Yeah,
she's
I'm aware
casting
that I'm aware that there's magic stunts which she can use when she was casting the spell, but that was a spell casting roll that she just did. The one before that was a deception roll, which is not necessarily magic related. So
Yeah, it
I'm
was a
I'm
spell
giving her
roll.
the option to treat it as either one. I'm being flexible.
Mhm.
So-
Okay.
So typically
My brain.
the magic stunts is done when you're casting the spell, doing the check to catch the spell, which is what she got for her 18 for.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't look at the magical ones.
Right.
So the extra d6 from Mighty Blow absorbed with the damage from the spell or not?
I would say no. I would not.
Okay.
I would say no.
So this will be the initial damage.
Yeah, you'll still do the damage.
I absorb will be 8.
The
Does
damage.
the prone +1 add the damage as well, or no?
The extra
Nice.
is 6. No, it only adds to 3d6 rolls.
Okay. To attack rolls, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And that had fire attached to it too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it didn't. The d6 from Mighty Blow won't be penetrating,
okay.
but the rest will.
The D6 won't, but the 8 will.
The 8 is penetrating, yeah.
Thank you.
So
What kind of
8,
spell is this?
Entropy?
I just
Entropy.
absorbed hit points.
Yeah, so you get back 8 hit points.
Oh, okay, it's drain life again.
Yeah. The tree is still standing. Maximillian.
Oh, actually. Okay, so this guy's prone now.
He
Yes?
is prone.
Entropy.
Yes, he has
Can
no...
I, for cinematic effects, just like try and jump on top of it?
Yes.
On top of it?
Yeah, you
and
can.
just pierce it. So +1 for
Now we're getting to the
aim,
process.
+1 for... let's skip the aim. Will you allow the aim? Even if I move 1 square? I can skip the aim. I'll skip the aim just
Skip
for
the aim, just
people.
for the cinematic effect, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It seems to be pretty easy to hit this thing, so
Yeah, and he's prone. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna jump up and bam!
you will hit it.
Indeed.
2d6 plus 4 plus 2. 12.
Nice.
Again in slow motion, of course.
Okay. Nice. Alright.
Die, you beast!
You strike down it, and it cuts deep into what would be the knee of the tree, and the tree starts batting at you while it's on the
Yeah.
ground, but you manage to dodge out of the way. The
Probably
tree,
using my shield.
yeah, the tree will then stand up. You will be able to hop either here or here. One of these 2 squares, Maximillian's, as it comes back up.
Yeah, I'm jumping back here,
That's fine.
and then I'm done.
So his minor action was standing up, I believe, and it still has a major action to strike at Maximillian.
Oh, come on.
I think that will hit. Yeah, that will hit.
Yeah.
Maximillian, he does 14 points of damage to you, but I also rolled a stunt during my attack roll.
Oh, this kind of hurts.
For my
I like-
stunt, he uses what is called, he spends 2 of the stunt points to do a stomp. So he stomps on the ground as part of his as part of his attack. He stomps on the ground against all targets within 6 yards of him. They are all knocked prone. Everyone within 6 yards of him are all knocked prone. So everybody is knocked prone.
All of us are knocked prone.
All of you are knocked prone.
Ah,
Just trying to scramble up on my feet again.
Whoops.
Ah!
And then, what happens next is for his other 2 skill points, he uses root grab. So he uses his roots to grab and immobilize up to 3 targets within 4 yards of it as a special stunt. The targets each can make an opposed dexterity acrobatic test versus the Sylvans' dexterity brawling. Success means they avoid being grabbed, otherwise they are unable to move and suffer 1d6 penetrating damage each round as the roots crush them.
That little
And
bastard.
then we can make that check every round.
Yes.
If we fail the first check. Okay.
Yes, you can. So he's going to choose the 3 characters around him, so everyone except for Gnail will have to make opposed acrobatics dexterity checks
Yes.
versus
Oh, really?
his
This one.
brawling.
It's not too bad though.
I'm surprised I didn't have to make a roll. I was like, ah, crap.
Your-
Okay.
Yeah, your +1 applies to this, by the way.
14.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Scramble up on my feet. Oh, come on.
Man, you have taken quite the beating throughout all this.
And you know what? I'm just fine.
I know.
Okay.
Discreet.
Yeah,
If
after this, I'm
there's...
still gonna-
Does somebody
After all this,
remember...
you're still gonna make you're still gonna have a nice picture. You know, not looking all good.
Does anyone remember if it's opposed and you tie what the result is?
The dragon die, I think. You go
Oh, the
first.
dragon die determines it.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Because you... Oh, okay, it's still a tie. So, the dragon die is still a tie.
Damn it.
So at that point...
I think you reroll. No.
No, I think there's something
Higher
else.
bonus.
I think
the
that
highest
there's another...
tiebreaker.
I think
There's
they say
another
roll up.
tiebreaker.
Actually, I think I remember.
Whoever
Yeah.
has the higher ability score.
Yeah, whoever has the higher
just-
ability score. What is... I think that's true. Maximillian, what is your strength bonus?
Strength,
I'm sorry, your
I-
dexterity bonus.
2.
All right. Better question is, how bad does he look he's doing and whatnot?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, again, our dexterity is the same. Let's roll off again.
Yeah.
Roll another
But I have
3d6.
to, because beyond that point, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have the dexterity of a tree.
Roll another... Yeah, roll another dexterity acrobatics, and I'll roll another dexterity brawling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in the glossary of terms on page 63.
6.
6? Okay, let's see. I beat
The
it.
roots off me.
Yes. So, so Vic is actually fine, and he manages to grab a hold of Shali, and yeah, Vic is fine. He gets a hold of Shali and Maximillian. Is that right? Wait a
Yeah.
minute. No. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Well, it grabs me anyway. That's for sure.
He
No.
doesn't grab me.
No, he actually doesn't because
Oh.
we didn't actually tie on the. Yeah. I was looking at a different roll. You're fine, Maximilian,
Oh.
because I rolled lower than 14. I rolled lower than 14.
Clearly, I'm too busy making my spells look as discreet as possible.
Okay, so he only was able to grab Delwyn by the roots. Delwyn, you immediately take, as the roots crush you,
Ouch.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Delwyn, from this point on out, if you want to free yourself from the roots, you have to do a strength might check. A strength might.
Well, on the plus side, I get a +1 to my strength.
Yes.
Thanks, Gwinnell!
That was a good round for the tree.
And you get +1 for having happy fun times with the cat. I'm doing that again. I gotta get out of here.
Vicious Victor yells out at Maximillian. He says, "That was impressive, Max." He was referring to you jumping on top of the tree. And he says, "But you've got to do it with better style." And he climbs up from the tree that he's on, leaps up, and then he, brings down his axe as he lands on top of the tree. At least that's what he's trying to do. Let me go ahead and roll.
Come on, fail.
Strength.
The one time you want your ally to fail a check.
So he does his climbing. Okay, he does an okay job of climbing. He doesn't quite get as high as he wanted to. He doesn't land on top of him, but he lands more on his back. He lands on his back and hits him, or at least tries to hit him. So let's see.
Dwarves can't jump.
Well, he's a rogue dwarf. Yeah, he hits. Damage. That plus another 1d6. This tree is really tough to take down. Alright. 11 total, so... Alright, now the tree is starting to look pretty bad. As in, it's starting to slow down a little bit. Gwinnell, you're up.
Right. Because just looking at that side and whatnot, I get myself back up from prone. Boop. And I say, hanging in there, Vic? Victor?
Victor says, "I can't hear you over the sound of my awesomeness."
I'm sure. Sarcastic tone. Anyways, I am going to heal Maximillian. Are you doing okay, Maximillian? Do you need some healing?
Roll me a health check to determine that.
Also, if he's what he says. But yeah, that's a cunning roll, so...
I think that's cunning. A
I
healing
got 14. And unless he doesn't say anything, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Max, he can accurately tell how much hit points you have comparatively.
Okay, so I have 34 HP left from 58.
34 out of 58. You can tell.
Alright, so
24 points of damage.
Yeah.
24. Okay, I can't heal that much, but I can come close if I roll really well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use full power heal, and
Okay.
13
13.
back.
Oh, thank you. I'm invincible!
Anything else?
I think I'm gonna take this moment to step a few feet back. I'll move up on it if I'm needed again over here. I should be clear.
You'd be able to move. You had
Why?
to get up from prone, that took up your minor
Oh yeah, that's
action.
right. I took up a minor action. I forgot about that. Alright. Then I guess I stand there and look pretty. Okay.
Okay. Delwyn, you're up.
Yes, up rather high in the air.
Yes.
How difficult would it be to take actions in this state? I'll make the check now.
While you are grabbed by the roots, I would say it's a -2 to do
Okay.
specific skills. So it's -1 if you include the +1 bonus.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so plus 3, okay, so this is the might roll.
Mm-hmm.
So 16.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, you managed to pull yourself free from it. So you are now no longer being grabbed by the roots.
Scurry up its arm.
That was a major action, though, what you just did.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it requires a
That's
major
fine.
action. So you have a minor left.
Yeah. I will move to a more advantageous position on him to where he can't reach around and grab me.
Okay.
I'll go hang out with Vic on his back.
Alright, you're gonna...
This,
Are you gonna climb
isn't
up
this
his
thing
back?
on fire?
Yeah.
He is. Vic doesn't
Okay.
seem to care. He cares more about style.
Hey.
Oh, I like this guy. No, I mean, no, I don't.
Yeah, Vic actually takes, Here, I'll take, actually, I should roll. Here, he takes 1 point of fire damage. There we go. Alright, Vic actually, has quite a few wounds on him at the moment. So, you have to roll a climb check, Shali, in order to make it up. And, as you're climbing up,
Climbing is a strength check.
yeah, as you're climbing up the tree, you would take 4 points of fire damage.
Alright. 17.
Okay, for every creature that's on its back, the tree is distracted. So, it's going to get a minus 4 to its... I'm sorry, a minus 1 for each character on its back, so that's a minus 2 for both attacks. Pretty much every time it tries to roll a 3d6, it's a minus 2. It'll also be easier to hit. You can consider it flanking, always flanked as long as somebody's on its
hit.
back. So you get a +2 bonus because it's flanked, Maximillian, to attack rolls against it right now.
Okay, I get up and I say to Vic, it's not Max, it's Maximillian.
As he rolls a bunch of ones. Let me see how much armor he has. Oh, you still hit it. Yep, with a 14 you still hit it. Roll for damage.
12.
12.
And 2 of them are penetrating.
You raise your blade and you strike with the tree distracted. You strike it right between the legs. Max kind of, ooh, Maximilian. Is it?
Oh, Vic, yeah.
Yeah, she says, ooh, Max. Why did you have to go there of all places?
Anything to get the job done.
Nice. All right. The tree tries to spend a major action to shake you guys off. So roll opposed dexterity checks against its own, I guess, I would say strength. Vic will also roll a dexterity check.
So just a basic dexterity check.
I would say dexterity, or if you're focused on acrobatics, that would be acrobatics.
Okay. I won't add +1. No, I wouldn't be taking negatives now, would I? It's not grabbed anymore.
Actually, wouldn't it be climbing since they're trying to keep a
Either
grip
way,
on
I
it?
don't have a specialization for it.
Yes, I will allow either. I will allow you either your dex to hold on or your sheer brute strength to hold on. Whichever is better for you. Either will do.
Oh. Well then, make that 12.
Make that 12? Alright.
Yeah.
Both of you unfortunately fail as he managed to shake you guys off. Victor goes one way, you go this way, you land on this
dear.
tree,
Ow!
and
Ow.
you're prone. You're both prone. I hope you guys remember that you were prone to begin with, by the way.
Yes.
Because of your... Yeah. Because of you're the stomp, so... I think Gwenail's still prone.
When he picked me up, I
No.
think that prone's text.
Oh, you're not prone. Oh,
yeah,
no.
he got up from
Maximillian, I'm assuming, got up
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
fine. Alright, so the two of you are still are now prone again.
Ow.
Prone.
The tree will actually start to retreat. Victor will get up and say, "Oh, no, you don't." And he takes out another grenade, and then he lobs it up towards the tree. Let's see how well he does. is going to be a harder attack roll for him because he's targeting. It's a targeted throw. Ooh. He lobs it at the tree. It sails over his head and lands here, which still explodes. The trees take some of the damage, I would say. So let me see how much damage it takes. Alright. Tree takes... plus 26. Okay. Tree takes 6 damage from that. Missed fire.
Speaking of fire, the area I got flung into, still on fire?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh dear.
Yes. So you actually take... Forgot to mention that. You take another 2 points of fire damage for being in that area. Okay, who's up? It looks like Delwyn or Gwenail.
As much as you... Let's see here. Okay, so my character probably would usually let things run away, but he could go get more help or let other trees know that we are here, so he's going to use Mind Blast and not get prone again so he can't get away.
Okay, so he does an opposed what?
It opposes my spell power, it has to make a, with a strength check and whatnot,
Well,
to...
make the caster check first.
Made it.
Nice.
Okay, it's...
I think barely.
I'm
made it by 2.
I'm pretty sure a 24 is gonna beat your spell power, right?
For now.
It's
for now. Give
all
me
right.
time.
It's prone, but it's still prone. All
Yeah.
right. Are you doing anything else?
Let's see here. Move there, yeah.
Delwyn, your move. You're on top of those 2 trees, so you are 4 yards up off of the ground, just so you know. But you're prone, and you're still catching fire. In fact, this turn you take another. For this round, you take another 4 points of fire damage.
This has been a pretty excruciating battle so far,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes. Yes, it's been rough. Okay,
You guys are doing okay, though. Vic's
well.
still alive. His goal is still... Barely, though. He's hanging out there.
We'll get up from being prone,
Okay.
for sure. So yes, let's no longer be prone. After that... I am disappointed. I am 1 square out of range for this.
I'm sorry.
Ugh. Well, let's get out of the fire.
That would probably be a good first step.
Yes. So... would you classify the climbing over the trees as, like, difficult terrain?
Yes, I would say
Okay.
so. They're not perfectly flat.
So it'd be like 2 squares for everyone?
Yeah, I would count it as 2 squares for everyone.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, what do you do?
That would be both my actions.
Okay. Then we have Maximillian.
Alright, I'm gonna... I'm not prone, so I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna charge and aim. Just try to finish this.
Finish him!
Yes. And do, of course, a cool jump at the end.
And...
Well, but it's stunned.
Unfortunately, a 12 will miss, but you can still do a stunt if you'd like.
Was that the +1 with the prone?
Nope. So that's 13.
That will hit!
Hey!
Hooray for
That will hit! Yay for prone.
Indeed.
Yay.
Prone is proving to be the best and worst thing in this entire battle.
So,
I am glad I took Mind Blast.
deal your damage.
15.
15. Nice. Still kicking.
Oh, this guy.
The Sylvan will get up from prone. He looks really beaten up. And again, it seems to flail around desperately, swatting at Maximillian. Maximillian, what is your armor again? Your defense?
Defense? 14.
Okay, he will connect,
Alright.
striking you, and you take 15 damage.
Okay, so that's 10. Ah.
Vic tries to strike it again with his axe. Alright, he will connect. He does damage. Nice. Vic takes his axe, and he strikes down on the tree. He strikes at the same spot between the legs that Maximillian had struck it, and the tree that part of the tree just splits open, and the tree falls over with a crash. At that point, it stops moving, and Vic puts away his axe and kind of does... Actually, what he does is he takes his axe, he holds it up in front of Maximillian, and then he drops it.
Mic drop.
I just sheathe my sword and shake my head.
Vic picks up the axe from the floor again, and he sheaths, and he puts it behind him. Alright. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, fun's one way to put it.
Everyone alright?
I scan, see how everyone's doing and whatnot with it. Also, see how
Vic
bad
looks
the wounds
like
are.
Vic looks pretty badly wounded, like below half HP, badly wounded.
Alright. I start pulling out my healer's kit. We should take a little bit of time to rest. I can help patch people up and use some magic to heal.
Yeah, if you guys take a 5-minute rest, you take 1d6 plus Constitution. You heal 1d6 from resting.
It was 5-minute rest.
5 plus...
your Constitution score plus your level.
After breather, you get
Plus
5
5.
plus. Yeah, 5 plus your Constitution level plus 5 plus your Constitution plus your
Plus
level.
your level.
And hit points. So I will heal that right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
If we do not run into more trouble, perhaps an even longer breather would be good to help me recover my arcane energies.
How long would you need?
I say roughly an hour at most, but I do not need to start now for that, if you do not wish.
An hour? Sure, we can just wait here and let the, we can just sit around and wait for the werewolves to get us.
I can't believe I'm saying this,
As
but
I
I
said,
agree
it was
with
merely a
Vic.
suggestion. As I said, I understand it was merely a suggestion. I will be fine. I have
All got
lyrium
lyrium
potion.
stocked, so plenty of them.
Let's move on.
Alright, so should we all roll for our heals and I can patch them up, everyone with the healer's kit too. If you give them an extra d6 or whatever, right?
You can.
Or-
It's a d6 plus... Using the healers is the d6 plus their constitution. I'm sorry, it's the dragon roll, the dragon die roll.
Yeah, I
plus-
have to make a healing roll. Okay, so
Yeah.
I use a healing. Who would go first here? Oh no.
Your,
I can
your
go for-
your bestest buddy Darwin, perhaps?
Alright, my bestest buddy is Darwin.
Keep track. What I'm gonna do, because I don't think there's an infinite number of bandages. For each healer's kit, you can use heal 5 times.
Okay.
So you have to buy more healer's
5
kit if you want to
times?
use it. 5 times. It's 5
Okay, I was
uses.
wondering about that because it doesn't mention how many you use, how many was in it when I looked at it.
Yeah, I was
How many
looking
times
up in
can
the
I use it?
I was looking it up in the forums, and people pretty much agreed that it wouldn't be something that was had infinite uses. It
Yeah,
would
exactly.
use up its bandages eventually. So.
All right. What was it? What did I need to make the healer's roll? Because I got a 14.
The heal check, it says target number is 11. Target number is 11. If you succeed, the heal is Dragon Die plus your cunning. Your cunning.
All right. So that should be 6 damage shield from that.
Okay.
And plus the 5-minute breather that
I'm at.
that Delwyn has and whatnot. So are you better now, or?
Yeah.
All right.
I am in a workable state.
I could give you a little bit of magic healing too. So.
No, don't bother with it. If we're not going to be able to rest, then you just save your magic. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Let me analyze how bad the health is on that and stuff. So how can I tell what her condition his condition is?
Barely. What is, you know that just by eyeballing her bar, you know, but I wouldn't allow you to have specific numbers. Looking at the bar, you can tell roughly how much hit points she has. But yeah, number-wise, you won't know.